Morning Sharks, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Vicky.
And you're watching the Daily Fin. Starting off, we have a few important announcements for upcoming sports games and clubs.
Thursday, March 19th, our boys varsity lacrosse team will have a game versus Hilton Head at 7:30 p.m. And Saturday, March 28th, our boys lacrosse team will have a game at 11 a.m. on our home court. So make sure to come out and show your support, Sharks.
Shifting gears to clubs, if you're looking for a way to hair and makeup services, there's a club called Glam Aid, and it provides these services to May River students for all important dances, including this upcoming prom, for free. This relies on donations and will be accepting donations starting this month. There will be a form to sign up.
Moving on to an important reminder, the digital readiness sessions are March 18th. Students will be notified when to come to the DLL to complete it. If a student does not attend digital readiness session, they will be removed from the test session on April 2nd.
Now we would like to congratulate our Sharks of the Week, Ms. Fields and Ms. Kaeleigh. Their hard work and dedication in organizing this year's Black History Month was truly exceptional. Thank you both for your leadership in creating such a meaningful experience to the entire community.
Now a quick heads up, Spirit Week is happening this week from March 16th to March 20th. Make sure to check your grade level Google Classroom for all the details on each day's theme and how to participate.
Now let's turn to the weather desk for an extended look at our forecast this week.
Bam!
Alright, Shark Nation, here's your weather for this week. Expect a bright, sunny day of only 49 Fahrenheit to 50 Fahrenheit, and overnight lows are forecast to dip as low as 38 Fahrenheit, making it chilly. So you'll definitely want those heavier coats and layers ready, Sharks. Alright, May River, now on to our sports segment.
Who am I here with today?
You're here with Alan Schmidt, the head baseball coach at May River High School.
Mr. Schmidt, nice to meet you, man. Thank you for taking time out for this interview.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Baseball to me is an opportunity to to play a game, represent your school, have fun with your teammates, learn a lot, learn how to work hard, learn how to be the ups and downs of the world and all that other good stuff that goes along with playing.
What do you look forward into your players when you select them for your team?
Looking for guys that are dedicated, guys that are willing to work hard. It's a year-long thing. We're lifting weights 12 months out of the year. We practice a couple months in the fall, play some fall ball games. We have January start date for practices that runs pretty much through May. So you got to be committed. You got to be willing to work hard and sacrifice some time and maybe some other things outside of school in order to be on the baseball
season.
I think we're pretty young, but at the same time, I think we have some talented guys, and I think we should compete for a region title. That's kind of the expectation around here right now, and so hopefully we can play well and get that done.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Schmidt.
All right, man.
Pleasure meeting you.
All right.
Thank you. Here with today.
My name's Chase. I'm Alex.
All right, Alex and Chase are players on the varsity baseball team. All right, what position do y'all play, bro?
I play third. I play center.
And can you explain to us a little bit what you do in that position?
At third, my job is to react fast to ground balls and throw people out at first. Center field, just track down baseballs in the air and just hit your cutoff.
Okay, that's amazing. And what does baseball mean to y'all?
Baseball means a lot to me because I've done it ever since I was little, and it's just a good way to spend my free time and get away from stuff.
Baseball means a lot to me. I've grown up playing it for a while now, and it's a part of my life that I'll always love.
And what are y'all looking forward to this season?
We're coming for the title this year, so we're looking forward to the state championship and the state tournament.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come to this interview.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Daily Fin, today I'm interviewing Spanish teachers to see why they think Spanish is the best language.
Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds.
And would you mind explaining to me why you think Spanish is the best language?
Spanish is the best language because Spanish speakers are the coolest people.
I'm here with.
Profe Campbell.
And would you mind telling me why you think Spanish is the best language?
Spanish is one of the best languages we speak. I think it's very important for students to learn the language. It allows them to be more marketable when you're bilingual. So just imagine the US being an English-speaking country and the population of Spanish speakers are so high. Yeah, makes you more marketable.
Thank you. Who am I here with?
Jermaine Bigham, Athletic Director.
And what is your role here at May River?
I'm the Athletic Director, so that's similar to the administrator that's overall sports.
And how do you help students succeed here at May River?
Well, my role is mainly behind the scenes, making sure that all athletic events are set up properly as far as having officials, ticket takers, security, make sure everything's that needs to be done behind the scene to make sure all athletic events can run smoothly so fans can just come into the game and have a good time and don't have any worries about anything.
Is there anything you want to add?
I enjoy my job. I like being behind the scene and working hard and giving everybody else a chance to be in the spotlight and succeed. So not important for me to be in the spotlight, but I like to have give everybody else a chance to show their special talents. And like I said, I benefit from just seeing the excitement from the fans and from the community that we have.
Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, Sharks. I'm Ian. I'm Juan.
I'm Lila. I'm Vicky.
And I'm Omar. And today, you're watching a special edition of the Daily Fin featuring Dr. Webb.
Good afternoon, Dr. Webb. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
Thank you for Thank you for taking this time to sit with us today.
Absolutely.
We wanted to do this special edition of the Daily Fin so that we, as students and the students watching, can get to know our principal a little bit better. Today, we're going to pick your brain a little, share a few laughs, enjoy some good food together. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love free food?
Let's do it.
There we go. Now, first question. I feel like you know a lot about all of us, but we don't know much about you. So tell us your backstory.
So I grew up down here in Beaufort County. At the time, there were only 3 high schools in the county at that time. So obviously a lot has changed. I graduated from Beaufort High School, and from there I went on to college. And as you can see, made myself back home. Now as the principal of May River High School.
What did you study at college?
Undergraduate, I went to South Carolina State University in Orangeburg. Go Bulldogs.
So how do you like being principal of May River?
I enjoy being principal of May River. I actually, I would have never imagined when I was in you guys' shoes at your age, I would have never imagined being a principal, had no desire to be a principal, didn't have any desire to work in schools in general, but it is a very rewarding profession, and I've worked in a few schools, but what I appreciate most about May River is we have a great group of students. You guys do a great job making my job easy, and I appreciate that, and appreciate getting to know you guys a little bit better.
Is this your 3rd or 4th school?
This is actually my 4th school, but only my 2nd school as a principal.
If you could go back to high school, what advice would you give your younger self?
I think it's difficult because the advice I would give myself is to listen more to the adults that tried to give me advice. But I know how challenging that is at you guys' age. Obviously, you don't know what you don't know. And so you don't necessarily know it's good advice because you haven't had some of those experiences yet to be able to put it in context. So the advice I would give myself is just to be more open and receptive to advice and not be so sensitive when adults are trying to encourage you and or give you some direction.
Would you ever be a principal for middle school?
So I was actually a principal for a middle school for a year. It was actually, well, for more than 1 year, but it was a 6 through 12, so it wasn't just middle school.
Oh, okay.
Would I be a principal of just a middle school? Probably not. Nah. High school is more my lane. I like, this is the age range. I like teenagers. You guys are right on the cuff of being adults. So you guys are young adults, a lot more receptive, obviously more mature, and I just feel like I have a more of an impact on high school students than middle school.
What would you do on your free time? When you were younger?
A lot of times, believe it or not, I'm doing something work related. But I'm a big sports fan. Football is my favorite sport. So I try during football season, on the weekends, I really try to just kind of not put the work down, not get involved with too much. Saturday I sit back, watch college football. Sunday I watch NFL football. But outside of that, I'm kind of a homebody. I don't really like being out and about much. But I love traveling. So like this time of the year when the weather warms up, I try to get out and travel with my family, and we try to go see different places.
Do you have children?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
3.
3?
Mm-hmm. 3 girls. Yeah, actually I have 4 children, but 3 girls still home. Yep.
I have one. What is one thing you wish students understand about school rules? 'Cause I feel like a lot of times, for example, a lot of us use our phones, are not in dress code. But what do you want to tell us about how to understand the rules and why we have the rules?
Well, I think you just hit it. I think you kind of answered it at the end with the last question. The one thing I wish students had a better understanding of, and I get it, like I said, at you guys' age, when I was your age, I didn't, rules obviously weren't my favorite thing either. But a lot of it is the why. Like, you don't at your age, you don't necessarily know the why behind the rules. I don't know that we do the best job explaining the why to you guys. A lot of times we just tell you this is the rule and that's what it is. So that's the one thing I wish students had a better understanding of is the rule or the why behind the rules. Like, why do we have certain things in place? IDs, I know are not very popular, but honestly, IDs is a safety thing. There's over 1,700 students in the school. You know, you want to be able to try to identify. And again, it's for your safety, not just our safety. So you want to be able to try to identify and be able to quickly assess, you know, who should and shouldn't be in the building. I get the opportunity to know a lot of students, but I can't know every student in the building. Teachers are at more of an advantage because they have the same kids in their class every day. But when it comes to like the hall and transition and stuff like that, we don't always know, you know, who's who.
Yeah.
And then dress code, you know, again, the why behind dress code, I don't know if students really have an understanding that some of these rules, actually all of these rules, are not just set at the school level, but they're set at the highest level being the school board. So the school board ultimately implements all these rules.
I think like throughout the years, like for example, seniors, like we're all seniors, we like have gone to that point where like we follow the rules, but like we're ready to like.
Like I said, you kind of almost grown, you're adult. Yeah. A lot of you guys are working also at that point, and it's kind of like certain things you may or may not be able to do at work. Then you get to school and you're like, well, I can't do that at school, but I can do it at work. So I get it.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question now.
You got a new question this time?
I had the wrong page. Not too much.
Go ahead, that's the last one.
The last one? All right. We have one last question for you. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear this phrase? And does hearing this phrase make you want to do anything in particular? The phrase is, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog is.
So that phrase is very well known among my fraternity, the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to the Q Dogs. And there's a song that goes along with those words, and when you hear that song, you'll see very quickly.
We're definitely play that in the video.
Oh, really?
Is it school appropriate?
Yeah, it's school
We'll play that after this one.
Yeah.
Do a little dance for us or not? There's a dance to it?
There's a little hop to
What
it.
was the beat? Like the strolling? Ain't that it?
Yeah, I think.
There's a hop to it.
Go ahead, do it.
Oh, man.
Yes, I want to learn.
I ain't gonna hit the whole hop for you, but it's something like, and then you go, and then you do a little spin around between the legs.
Okay. All right then. Well, Dr. Rep, thank you for hanging out with us. I really appreciate your time. We all do. We'll see you next time, Sharks. All right.
All right. Awesome. Appreciate you guys. Go Sharks. Fins up.
Fins up.
Fins up.
Well, Sharks, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed watching this week. Oh my God. Well, Sharks, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed watching and have a fantastic week.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. See you next week, Sharks.